What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today we're bringing another Yu-Gi-Oh opening, and today we're hopping into a whole Rise of Destiny booster box, courtesy of Yu-Gi-Oh! Old School. Again, if you missed yesterday's video, I opened a couple of booster packs featuring Cyber Dark, Impact, Rise of Destiny, Lost Millennium, stuff like that. Power Duelist. Then go check that video out a day ago. If not, well, you can hang around and watch this one. I got a package from Yu-Gi-Oh! Old School, which is an account on Instagram. They have a shop and everything. I'll have all their information in the description below. They sent me a bunch of loose booster packs, and then this Rise of Destiny booster box. They're like, hey, you want to open some stuff? I'm like, yeah, I want to open some stuff, and then here we are. So again, I'm going to put all their information back here. And again, if you want to check them out, description below. So one of the things that they sent me was a Rise of Destiny booster box, which is something that I've actually been wanting to open for a long time. There it is. Look at it, it's out of the case. We're going to open all 24 packs in today's video. Now, I actually bought this box a couple of, I'm going to say, it's been a couple months now. And I bought the box mostly because it was like a decent price, and actually mostly it's because I like the design of the Rise of Destiny box. Anything that has like the old school stuff, like original Yugi and Atem, stuff like that, I'm all for. And so I bought the box with the intentions of opening it, and then I just never did, just because, like, I don't know, I felt weird. That makes sense. I don't know. Whenever I get my hands on old school stuff, it just hurts me to open it sometimes. So yeah, I ended up getting the box, and then I never opened it. So good news today is we got a box courtesy of Yu-Gi-Oh! Old School. We're going to go ahead and hop into its first edition. Mostly what we're looking for are anything ultimate rare, specifically the creator, machine duplication, monster reincarnation. At that point, we kind of get into like the $15 range. But the big one is ultimate rare, the creator sells for about 70 bucks. Well, actually, there's one that's on sale for 70 bucks. I don't know if that's the actual value of it, but I do want to point out that there's one available right now on the site that I pulled up next to me. So we'll see what happens. I mean, for all of that, it could be worth a lot less. But basically, any let me actually move my camera. Any form of ultimate rare, I think is a win. I think I only pulled ultimate rares like once, maybe twice. So we'll see what happens. First one is going to be a regular rare, and then let's go ahead and kind of go through this real fast. Like I said, this is going to be kind of a longer video just due to the fact that we're opening a ton of packs. Usually, I like to personally split up packs just because I don't want the videos to be crazy long. Because with me, I treat my YouTube channel, both of them. I treat both my main channel and my second channel in the same fashion of what do I want to see. And I know sometimes I will ramble in videos and I'll bring up stuff that, like, if I'm like talking about something that happened, or I'm just bringing up stories. With me, I know specifically when it comes down to it, I just want to see pack openings sometimes. And it's like, hey, shut up and get to the pack openings. I know how you guys feel about that sometimes. But a lot of times I do get caught in my own rambles, so I'm just talking and talking and talking. But at the end of the day, what you care about mostly is just the pack openings, which is fine. Some of you guys want to come hear the shenanigans and the rambles. It happens. But for the most part, I feel like a lot of you guys come to these channels because the same reason why I go to these channels. You just want to see stuff open and see what we come across. Flint, regular rare. But yeah, by the way, again, this is my first time actually opening this box. I've opened these packs a couple times on the channel, but never like in this extent. So like when it comes down to my knowledge of Rise of Destiny, I'm still kind of new to it. So if you see any packs that we come across, feel free to point out, like, hey, Rhyme, that one right there, that common card, that rescue cat, which I don't even know if there's a rescue cat in this set. Let me know that it's actually a decent pull. At this point, all my eyes are trained for is to see shiny stuff. I see anything shiny, especially in the ultimate fashion, then I'm gonna yell. And this is not one of those things. I mean, for all I know, this could be actually a decent card. Actually, can somebody explain to me what the rarity is for ultimate rare? Like, is it like one per box, or is it like one per 2 boxes? How does that work out? Because I know normally it's, so you get 24 packs. Of those 24 packs, you get 2 ultra rares and like what, 4 super rares, something like that. That's how the holos usually level out, at least in the older sets. But I don't know how they actually work out in sets like Rise of Destiny and what that means for ultimate rare. Is it basically like 1 ultimate rare per box? Feel free to educate me on that one. I'm sure you guys know this way better than I do. Bam! Ah, rare metamorph again. So yeah, like I said, I'm super new about that. I do like the idea of ultimate rares, and I want to know, why did they get rid of them? They don't do ultimate rares anymore, do they? You know what's funny? It's like looking at TCGs. So I found out actually a couple years ago now, that the reason why Pokemon doesn't do first edition cards, at least in the West anymore, is because of like, it's just like a bad taste, I guess, in the TCG world, because like people will go crazy over first edition cards when in all reality they're basically the same. Bam! Serial spell. And just get Harpy's Hunting Ground back to back. That can happen? Didn't even realize that. Hey, Creator Incarnate. I didn't realize you can get the same card back to back in a pack. That's wild. But yeah, so I found out a couple of years ago that that's the reason why Pokemon Company stopped doing it, because it's like it gets too competitive or too vicious. I remember the full details, but this came from somebody who worked in the TCG world. So like, as a collector, you know that if it says first edition, you want it. But I feel like a lot of people on the outside don't really care about that, and all it really does is it just destroys the market for cards. Still with the regular rares. So first editions are like both good and bad. Like I said, as a collector, I think it's great, and I feel like it's not that big of a deal to have first edition cards. Whoop, punch my camera again. It's not that big of a deal to have first edition cards be in circulation. But I know, like, when it came down to it, Pokemon just stopped doing it altogether. They only do it in Japan. That's why if you look in packs in Japan, not always. Actually, I don't even know if they still even do it in Japan. I know in the more recent sets did have first edition packs. Like, for example, Pokemon Evolution, the XY Evolution set, had first edition packs in Japan, but not here. I don't know if they still do it with any other packs. I'll have to double check. Ultimate Insect. Anyway, so I know that a lot of companies started doing it, but not Pokemon. Konami didn't. Konami still does the first edition packs to this day. If you open cards, you'll notice that they always release new sets as first edition first. But also at the same time, I feel like it doesn't really matter because Yu-Gi-Oh tends to basically they tend to kind of cancel out their first edition packs, but just always having reprints. So I mean, how many times are you gonna get a first edition Blue Eyes that's been reprinted 1,000 times? Like, yeah, so it's not as big of a deal, I guess. But still, I like first edition packs. Hey, we got our first holo. We got the Stelos, the Firestorm Monarch. Put them in the back. Harpy Lady, Moki King, and Full Rain Kazan. Let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about the collector market when it comes down to cards. Like I said, to me, I think it's fine. It's healthy, you know. It kind of gives you the incentive to get those cards first in the beginning and hang on to them, you know, get them graded or whatever, and see what happens in the future. But I know it's not like a super good thing or something. I don't really know. Why was I even talking about this? I don't even remember why I brought this out. I had a reason for why I was going to this. Again, rambling. Sometimes you just ramble and you don't know what you're talking about, and then you realize you're talking in a circle and you said nothing. Welcome to my channel. I'll do that a lot. Can we get an ultimate rare? No, we cannot. We got Flint. Put this over here. Yeah. So I assume the pull rate should still be the same as far as what to expect in the box, which means we're still owed 3 more super rares and then 2 ultra rares. Again, the one that we want the most is going to be the creator. The creator, specifically, if we can pull a ultimate rare creator, it's even better. But the creators that we want mostly. I actually came in for this video to go live just so I can see. Ooh, Harpy Girl, it looks dope. Just to see what the breakdown is of ultimate rares, because like I said, I don't know. Ultimate Insect, Woodbark, Impachi, the Creator Incarnate, Element Swords, and Moki Smackdown. Put this to the side. Oh, also, I mean, I feel like I don't have to always say this because at this point, to those who come to the channel, you know. But if you guys ever want to suggest stuff that I should open on the channel, then let me know. And again, the way it always comes down to is if the packs are obtainable, number 1, the most important part, and 2, are they sustainable as far as, you know, are they affordable? Usually, my channel doesn't really profit. Oh, that's an ultra rare. We got the Necklace of Command. I actually don't know if this is like a super rare or ultra rare or what, but we got an ultra rare or ultimate rare. That's 1. That's dope. Anyways, back to what I was saying. This channel doesn't really profit. I usually basically use any money I earn to buy more cards, and then, you know, because of the nature of the packs I'm always getting, it still ends up kind of like barely breaking even, if not in a loss. Again, I mostly made this channel out of like my my excitement for open packs, you know, reliving the moments with Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. Same thing with Pokemon. So I always say, whatever packs you want to see open, just let me know down below in the comments, and then based on what people usually bring up, I'll try to get my hands on. That's why you won't see me open stuff like, you know, LOB packs, or LOB boxes, I should say. Or you won't see me open up like, I think one that I saw pop up a lot was the Legendary Collection in Pokemon. I'm like, those packs are like 300 a pack. I can maybe like get my hands on 1, but even then it's like, do I want to open it? It's like, you get 1, you get something bad, it's like, well, there goes your money. Oh, Monster Reincarnation. Actually, this is the ultimate rare that's actually worth a decent amount, I want to say. I still have it next to me. Ultra rare version, this is about 17, 20 bucks, which is kind of dope. But hey, I'll take the super rare version as well. Yeah. But yeah, in case you didn't know, this channel does... I always find it funny whenever people will critique YouTubers, be like, you just do this for the money. Nah, man, on this channel, like I said, I don't profit. I'm doing this pure out of passion and love of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. I know it's kind of wild. I mean, yeah, you know, I'll generate some income from, you know, ad revenue and stuff like that. But pretty much anything I earn on this channel automatically gets just subtracted by buying more packs, and then I end up buying more packs and kind of go above the amount that you make. That makes sense. Whereas in my main channel, since my main channel is like my main source of income, I kind of focus on Yu-Gi-Oh! I gotta make sure that I'm making more money on there than I'm putting into it, because otherwise you can't pay bills and keep doing it. Whereas here, covering fire. But here it's all like it's whatever. You know, like I said, I love the game. I love both Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, and that's why I'm doing it. So yeah, little fun fact about me in case you didn't know. I mean, like a lot of you guys probably did know, especially if you came in from my main channel. But if you already subscribed to my card channel, yeah, there you go. Now you know. I'm very, very open about stuff like that. So you can always ask me as well on Twitter. If you feel free to follow me there. Mine Hacksaws, Harpy Girl, Back to Square One, Lighten the Load, and Tragedy. Super rare. Was Tragedy from this set originally? No, wait, Tragedy was in another set. I swear it was like in one of the older sets, and then they re-released it in super rare format here, I want to say. I'll have to double check, or maybe I'm thinking of Duel Links. I might be thinking of Duel Links, because I know cards that I see pop up a lot. It's like, hey, I remember that one. So right now we are at 3 super rares. Let's actually put this over here, and then 1 ultimate rare, which is the Necklace of Command. Let's see what else we can get. So I'm gonna go ahead and just toss out the theory that you can only get 1 ultimate rare per box. So hopefully I'm proven wrong with that one, because I would love to get a chance at another one, because why not? I mean, who doesn't want to get shiny cards? Bam! That's not a shiny card. Gaia Soul, the Combustible Collective. Wow, what a mouthful. You know what I want to know? Is how... 2 things, number one. Number one, how did they come up with the names that they come up with for some of these cards? And 2, how does it translate? Like, do they just hire someone like, hey, can you translate this the best way possible? Because a lot, for example, the most infamous one is, well, there's a reason why they did it like this, but Slifer the Sky Dragon, as you guys know, is Osiris the Sky Dragon in the Japanese version. But they named it after Slifer, which is was the producer of the series or something when they brought it here to the US. Necklace of Commands, it's a regular rare. Okay, got it. Now we know. Now we know. But yeah, a lot of times I want to know, like, how do they take something as ridiculous as like the Combustible Collective, whatever the card was that I just opened, and oh, it's right next to me. How do they take something like Gaia Soul, the Combustible Collective, and then translate that from the Japanese version to English? Like what goes into that? That's what I want to know. I don't know. I want to know a couple things. No, actually, what I want to know is how do they actually, what's the process of making these cards? I feel like Konami has a good opportunity here to take advantage of making their own YouTube channel and letting us know this stuff. Like, they should just hire somebody, like, hey, this is what we do. Go make a video about this and educate people. Bam. Darkblade the Dragon Knight. Because I would love to know how that works out. Like, how do they come up with the cards effects first? Then do they come up with the art, or do they drop the art first and then they come out with the card effects? Like, I would love to. It's kind of like, remember how in Sesame Street they used to have the stuff like, hey, this is how paper is made, just something that's ridiculous that no one really cares about, but like when you first watch, you're like, huh, that's actually quite interesting. Konami should do that. Konami should absolutely run a channel like that. That'd be dope. Mighty Guard, Nightmare Penguin, I'd sub. Back to Square One, Creeping Doom Manta, and Big Core. So we got our final super rare of the packs, which is good news is we still have an ultra rare that I think we're due, right? There's no secret rare in the set, is there? I don't know if there is. I mean, I assume there is. There usually always is. But it's not like guaranteed per box. No, it's not guaranteed per box. That's right. Okay, but let's see what happens. Again, what we're looking for mostly is a ultimate rare, the Creator. You give me that one, I'm hyped. If not, well, I'm still gonna open more packs. We'll see what happens. Again, much love to Yu-Gi-Oh! Old School. I appreciate this package. This is like one of the first time this has ever happened where someone reached out like, hey, I'll send you packs. You opened it. I mean, I had packs sent to me like through my P.O. box. I was like a loose thing. Chambers. But I've never had like an actual like store or company reach out. Well, no, take that back. On my main channel, I technically had Dragon Ball Super stuff that was sent to me so I can open. But I'm talking about as far as like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. I've never been in that situation quite yet. Well, to be fair, technically when I received my Dragon Ball Super cards, I've also had stuff sent to me for I had a couple like Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs as well. So yeah, okay, so it's like my second or third time, I want to say. Wow. Good memory, Rhyme. Hey, man, I'm in the heat of the moment. I'm trying to, like, you know, stay focused and stuff. So, like, leave me alone, man. I'm just trying to do my best here. Rock from the yellow, the Valley of Haze. Lighten the Load, Homunculus, Spell Purification, and Sasuke Samurai number 4. Still the regular rares. Where's all the hits? Where's more of the hits? Give me some more hits. How about this pack? This pack right here. I'm gonna put this in the background. I want you guys to pay attention. This is gonna be an ultra rare. Watch. We're gonna open it last. Why do I know this? I felt it. Heart of the Cards. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out our last regular rares out of these 2 packs, and then the last pack that I have in the back is going to be an ultra rare. Watch. In fact, it's gonna be an ultimate rare. Putting it out there. There's another super rare. Does that mean this is gonna be like a regular rare? I guess we'll find out here in a second. Like I said, I've never opened. You know what? Now that I think about it. No, this is my second time doing a booster box. Second time. I opened a Pharaoh Sermon box before, like a regular unlimited version, a couple weeks ago. But outside that, I've never opened booster boxes from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like that. Other than new stuff. New stuff doesn't count. I mean, we've all had new stuff. Well, actually, even then, I don't think I've done new stuff that often. See, I'm trying to not fry my brain right now. I'm trying to, like, you know, do my thing. But yeah, this is what happens when you just do openings back to back to back. Machine duplication. All right, so we're still there potentially. That could be an ultra rare. That could be. I'm doing ultra rare at least, right? That super rare I got was a bonus, I want to say. Let's see if my instinct was right. Let's see if my. I mean, like I said, I kind of already got what I was supposed to be. You know what? Technically, that necklace command is technically. That's just technically a regular rare, right? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Here we go. What's it gonna be? Light and load. Oh! 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 It's an ultimate rare. Dark. Oh, it's a Dark Blade, the Dragon Knight, though. It's an ultimate rare, so it's kind of right. But it's just a regular rare. This is still kind of dope. Look at that. I love the art on ultimate rare cards. I'm actually put this in the side here so I can. Why that was upside down? Who messed up there? Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the side over here. Put this in the sleeve. But overall, though, you know what? I'm not mad. I think this is solid. This is dope. Got 2 ultimate rares out of it. No regular ultra. Actually, no ultra rares at all because Necklace of Command and Dark Blade, the Dragon Knight are just regular rares. Pikachu, Circle of Enchantment, Big Core, Testalos, the Firestorm Monarch, Tragedy, and Monster Reincarnation. I'll take it. Again, if you want to check out Yu-Gi-Oh! Old School, there's their information. I'll also have the stuff in the description below so you can just be a one click away. Like I said, I know they're doing like a big sale right now of a bunch of new stock that they got. So this is the time to check them out. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. My name is Rhymestyle. I'll see you in the next opening. Peace.